I'm gonna need some tea for this one because this story is so good. Make sure you stay with me. Also, this video is sponsored by Shopify. I also have a very special surprise to announce later on in this video, so stay tuned. But let me tell you this story, right? So about a couple years ago, before my YouTube channel blew up, it was a pandemic, of course. And let me tell you, I was going through it. Like, I was beyond past my last dollar, right? Like, savings are gone, can't work because, we're on lockdown and everything is kind of just crumbling. And this opportunity for $50,000 came up. Now, it was a contest with Patreon, and it was meant to support an upcoming YouTube creator. And I was like, oh my God, this is meant for me. Like, you ever feel something like it's yours? You can tell you're like, this blessing was made for me. It's the perfect thing to save you from your situation. I was like, yes, I'm a YouTube creator. I am skilled. I believe in myself. And this is exactly what I need. $50,000. I wrote it down. It was mine. I prayed for it. I said, yes, I could feel it. All I had to do was make a video, and they chose one of my videos. But we'll get into it. Now, the video I had to make, I was very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. I sent it in, and I'm gonna play it for you.
Okay, how do I look? Because this is a big deal. Like, this is $50,000. We gotta look our best.
People can tune in with foresight, hindsight.
This is self-mastery, baby.
I think in hindsight,
They gave you an hour. That's actually an honor.
Oh my God, in hindsight?
I said, well, me have to listen to the rest of my program.
And when I think about that in hindsight, that did calm me down.
I forgot to offer you a tea. How rude of me. We're about to be friends and I didn't. How about I make you a tea and then I'll introduce myself, okay? Now, I like to start every day off with a cup of tea. It's the root. It's the foundation to my day. It gives birth to a creative mind, a present mind. Okay, but before we continue, I need to know, do you like green tea or do you like black tea? Choose. How about we go with the black tea since we are celebrating Black creators like myself? My heritage being a Jamaican Canadian has influenced my content from the day I started, through the perspective, through the colors, through the vibe, through the music. I love my reggae music. Let's pour you that cup of tea. There you go. That's for you. That's for you. There you go. Enjoy. Now we're good. My name is HINDZ, and today in hindsight, I want to show you what I have been working on and who this creator fund will be supporting. Now, I create content on all platforms. Let it be ASMR cooking videos, guided meditations, video podcasts, perspective, inspiration. Sometimes I dance, I make music. I do it all because I believe our highest form of nutrition is going to be in our expression. And that is my mission, to get this message across to as many people as possible, that there is a unique gift coded within your DNA. And when you choose to express your unique self, you nourish yourself. Now, let me tell you, at the beginning of the pandemic, I noticed we were all going. We were losing our focus, we were losing our attention, we weren't able to be present because the news was going COVID, natural disasters, killer bees. Now, I decided to do my part by uploading a piece of positive content and creating a safe space online that people can implement into their morning routines. And 6 months later, it's working. We were charting in Canada, Ireland, Dominican Republic. We were #1 in Mozambique, bringing mindfulness to the algorithm. Now, mental health problems are on a rise, especially in the youth, in our teenagers. And this worries me, but I've connected with an audience that ranges from 11 years old to 65 years old. We have 15-year-old girls listening to the podcast, all the way up to 65-year-old men, all races, ages, and gender. This is a community of people. This isn't just for a niche, this is for everybody. And I am the channel, and you can support me today to support them.
Now, I felt like that video just portrayed my channel and my vision so perfectly, you understand? I felt like the vibes were there, you understand? I actually made that video in one evening. It was so natural, it was so flawless, it just all came together. And I sent that video in, and I'm like, you know what? God, yeah, this is it. I can feel it. I'm going to win this $50,000 and it's going to give me the blueprint to start my YouTube career. I've lost my business. It's a pandemic. I got a daughter. What am I doing? This is it. Like, I'm telling y'all, I needed this, or else I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I might have got kicked out of my place. I just didn't know what was going to happen to me. I had to wait about a few weeks, which was, you ever want something so bad and you just got to wait for it? It's literally the worst. Like, your patience gets tested, and I'm grateful for that opportunity just to settle the mind, you know, do my qigong, meditate, pray, do all of that good stuff. So I could just wait on this blessing that was coming in, because again, I could feel it at the tip of my tongue. And then they posted the winner and I saw my name. I went there, I saw my name, but I wasn't in first place. I was like in the top 5 or whatever. And I was like, are you serious? Yeah, I'm like, are you serious? I felt it. It was mine. I won. I needed this. And it didn't happen. But something interesting did happen. I lost 50,000, but I made double that for 5 months later at tops. I lost the chance to win $50,000. I had $0 in my bank account because it all disappeared. And then I made $100,000 4 months later. I'm gonna explain how I did that, but guess what? I have a new website that I'm launching very soon with the help of our sponsor, Shopify. And I have a product that I have been teasing to y'all for a while now. And this product, it's my reminder deck, the affirmation cards. They are in, I printed them up. They are beautiful. And I am so excited to get this business going. Now, I'm not gonna show you completely because I'm gonna be selling these within the next month. But let me tell you, they are fire. My designer from London killed it. Let me tell you, like the cards, I'm not even gonna fully show you. Like, you can pause the video, you can do whatever you need to do. But this product, I'm selling it on Shopify. For all of you who've been supporting me, I'm so glad. Y'all know, if you don't know, let me tell you, Shopify is king or queen for all my queens out there. The king and queen of commerce, you understand? Starting your own online business. Literally anybody could do it. If I could do it, anybody could do it. I literally have like 0 website experience, but regardless of your experience or your tech abilities, it's easy to use and it's easy to start, grow, and manage your business. Like, the hardest part about this business is creating the product. Once I created the product, building the website was easy. You could literally have that done within 1 day. Now, it took me like a week because we're playing around with the colors, getting some photos in there. Shopify has all the information, all the tools to get you going. You can learn how to start a business on their website. You can learn how to sell your own products. It's literally all there. And I've learned through their support that they see a future with more voices in e-commerce. And they are reducing the barriers to business ownership to make commerce easy for everybody. The little guys like me and you. And one day, hey, maybe our startup business will turn into a big retail business. Who knows? Maybe you could change the world. Maybe your product will go from mom and pop to millions. So I want to hook you up. Start your free trial today at shopify.com/HINDZ and get that business, get that side hustle, get that dream going. All that you have, everything that you need to succeed if you believe. Now, I lost that $50,000 and I told you then I made $100,000. Now, in my life, I never made $100,000 in a few months. That was never a thing for me before. So the fact that like I went from $0 to almost having $50,000 to losing that $50,000 to being like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Then to shifting my perspective right away and saying, you know what? I'm gonna make something happen. I'm gonna have hope. I'm gonna have faith. I'm gonna have belief. I'm gonna work hard. Yeah, the world's in a tricky place right now. Yeah, I don't know what the next step is for me. Yeah, I got responsibility. I have another life to take care of. I have a daughter. But I'm gonna keep pushing. You understand? I thought this was for me, but maybe something else is out there. Maybe something is coming. And I just kept that perspective. So I kept making videos. I kept working, you understand? I said, you know what? They're not giving me that 50,000 to support my channel. I'm going to support my channel and believe in myself 100%. And something happened. 3 months later, my YouTube channel blew up ridiculously. Like I'm talking about 250,000 subscribers in like 2 weeks, triggering about 50 different videos to go viral. All these videos had like 1,000 views. All these videos now getting 100,000 views, some getting like 1 million, this one getting 500,000, triggering so many videos at one time where the revenue goes way up. Now, I think like I made $200 on YouTube 1 month, and then the next month I made $30,000, and then the next month I made another $30,000, and then the next month I made another $30,000. And within those 3 months, I also made additional funds on top in other ways with my channel. So I made $100,000 within like 3 months. Within like 3 months, I was like, oh my God, I can pay off all my debt. I don't have to freak out anymore. Oh my God. And I sat there and I was like, I almost second guessed myself. I almost cried about not receiving that first grant. I almost doubted myself. But then something within me said, no, still believe. You know, I remember Will Smith one time, he said in a video that he doesn't really have a plan B ever. He's got plan A, always dedicated, because plan B takes energy away from plan A. And when I said to myself, you know what? Nothing is going to stop me from making this happen. God got me. That was my attitude. Yeah, got me. And I even said to my friend, hey, you know, I only have 2,000 subscribers on my channel, but like next month, I got 50,000. Because I'm a firm believer that anything could happen tomorrow. You may be in a situation right now just thinking, oh my God, it's going to take so much for me to get out of this situation. Like I need mountains to be moved. But one of my favorite lines in scripture says, even if you have faith as little as a mustard seed, you could look at the mountains and say, move. And that's how much they will move. That's how much power our faith has. You understand? I was able to come out of a negative situation because of my faith, because of my motivation, because of my resilience, because of my blessing, because of my guidance. You understand? Inspire others. And now when I think about it, I'm like, you know what? Anytime I think something is for me and it doesn't happen, I'm always like, oh, you know, yeah, got something better for me down the road. You may have missed out on a relationship in your life thinking that this person was the one, not realizing the love of your life is about to come. Like the love of your life is about to come. That wasn't your boo, you know? Sometimes they say, you know, before you really meet your spouse, somebody else comes to try to like detour you out the way. Hey, it may be true. Some of us may think, hey, I wanted this job and it didn't happen. Not realizing that you think you wanted to be in that industry, but there's something else better for you. Hope is very powerful. Keeping our head up is so powerful, but whose responsibility is that? It's ours, it's yours. No matter what is happening to you, you have to change the perspective and say, this is happening for me, and have gratitude. I really needed that $50. You know what I'm saying? I put my all into that video. I really thought, not $50, $50,000. You know what? Actually, at the time, I needed $50 at least. But I really needed that $50,000. And I really thought I was going to get it. I was like, I prayed on it. I felt it within myself. Some of us are doing that in our life. We could feel it. We are praying on things and it's like not happening. And then we question, not realizing like, no. You planted a seed in your mind and in your spirit. The blessing is just delayed. The blessing is going through its own bamboo growth season. How does bamboo grow? Bamboo grows like under the ground for 5 years, unnoticed, unseen, and in the last year, it sprouts up. And a lot of us are going through that bamboo growth. You may be questioning, asking where your blessings are, where your opportunities is, when is there going to be a breakthrough, because time has been kicking you for a while now. But this is a testament if you can keep your head up, if you can keep a positive perspective, if you can still love, if you can have patience, if you can have grace for yourself, because a breakthrough is about to come. And I thank God all the time. I was like, man, you really taught me a lesson. Because again, it was almost crazy for me to think that I was going to win that $50,000. Like, it's a contest. There's like thousands of people submitting. And I still came in like the top 3 or 5 or something like that. That's how confident I was. That even out of thousands of people, I was still in the top 5. But even after that, I was so confident. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make something happen within this next few months, within this next year. Don't worry, this pandemic, this thing is not gonna break me. Yeah, I lost my business. Yeah, I lost all my revenue. But you know what? Something is going to happen, and something happened. Everything starts in here and in here first. You make the change here, and the change happens out here. It may be a little bit delayed. It may not be on our time, but it will be on divine timing. And you done know in hindsight, everything gonna be all right. Thank you for listening to my story. I've been wanting to tell that little story for a while now, but you know how to meditate on it. And yeah, just keep the faith, you understand? Stay on it, keep your foot on the gas. So much is about to happen for you. And stay tuned, because I'm going to announce very soon on a live stream and in a video when this reminder deck, when these cards are going to be public for sale on my new website coming very soon.